morning, everybody. Listen, it is a cold, brisk day over here in South Louisiana, and nothing better on a cold day than
some duck gumbo.
That's right. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Duck and andouille gumbo. I asked my boy Clarence C. Jeezy Glenn to come back and help me out. He makes a fantastic gumbo, especially his duck and andouille sausage gumbo. I kind of saved that for y'all. I invited him here so that we can cook that for y'all. And listen, stay tuned. We got a fantastic show lined up. So see Jeezy, go ahead and tell him what we got lined up for him today, baby. Show him what we got.
First of all, see Jesus back by popular demand. Remember that, okay? And remember the Mexican we did? I was a Blexican. Today I'm a Briole. That's a brother Creole, which is darker than the light-skinned Creole. So today I'm a Briole. Let's get to the ducks right here.
All right, baby.
Actually, these are wild ducks straight out the blinds. Straight out the blinds this year. We're gonna run with those ducks right there. We got some deer sausage right here we're gonna throw in there. We got some of these smoked sausage, which is very good.
Yeah, I like rapido. It's my favorite.
Yeah, that's some good sausage, very good sausage. Now, Don's makes some great andouille. I love Don's andouille. I like to use that. If you want to get some, try them out there. It's pretty good too. And last but not least, these things right here, boy, right off the turkey neck after Thanksgiving. Shot them dead. So these are smoked though. These things are delicious. They throw that extra flavor in you with that duck.
I agree with that 100%.
Very good. And you know, we got our broth we're gonna use right here that give it a little extra flavor now. Add a little water. We got our normal little things right here. But this is a little thing I like to use right here, liquid smoke. We don't use much of it, just use a little bit in there, give it that smoke taste, okay? And you got to have this right here.
That's what make the magic happen, man. Captain Coby.
Man, you ain't never had this before, you got to try this stuff right
Trust
here.
me, it makes it all good, man.
That's all you need right there for your seasoning. You don't need no salt. You don't need no pinch of salt, no pinch of pepper, none of that.
It's all together in one, man.
None of that. You know how these people go around and say, I need a pinch of this and, man, we don't use no pinch out here. Man, we get that stuff, we put it in there real good. Get that Captain Coby. Right there, I'm telling you. Fantastic, as he would say.
I've said phenomenal.
Oh, phenomenal. Oh, that's right. You like a longer word than me, man. That's true. Anyway. But then again, we got our onions and our garlic, our normal little trinity we use in there, and, you know. But, now this is some he just told me. If I call him Beetle, just disregard that. It go back a long time. I know a lot of y'all heard of Beetle Bailey, and his name is Coby Bailey, so I call him Beetle for short. But anyway.
Now you know the secret, right? Secret's out.
These are some gizzards. And this is one of his secrets, and I know this is gonna be real good because I love some gizzards, man. If you ain't never had these before, either fry them or you can try them in the gumbo, is what we gonna do that.
Yeah, when we clean ducks over here, I'm a duck hunter. Jeezy, you a duck hunter?
Man, I hunt anything.
I hear you, man.
I used to hunt the two-legged ducks, but I had to let them go when I got married. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Well, when we go duck hunting and we clean ducks, I like to keep the gizzards, I like to keep the hearts, I like to keep all the kind of the inner part of all of that. I do think it adds a little bit of flavor, and look, I like to chew on them gizzards when we get there. So, all right, now you see what we got. We're about to throw down for y'all, guys.
Let's roll, baby.
Stay tuned. All right, Jeezy, listen. Before we get to cooking, we get to throwing down, I don't want you to mess up that pretty uniform shirt you got right there, even though we got polos now. I don't want you to mess that up. So you know what I got for you?
What's that?
I got a little something for you right here, G.
Oh man, you know I love it.
Look at that. That's right, baby. I got you a Captain Coby Cajun cooking t-shirt. Right? You in red, I'll be in blue. We're gonna throw down today. Hey, listen, I just got them made. They should be on the website pretty soon. So if you want to purchase a Captain Coby's Cajun cooking shirt, should be within the next couple weeks.
But I don't want to mess this up.
Oh, you go? That's where it's at. No, we're gonna cook in this. We cooking
I don't
today.
want to mess that red up, man. That red too.
We're gonna be all right, man.
I know I look good in red. They always said I was red hot. Let's go, baby. Let's get this hot ass gumbo going on, man.
Let's go. All right, now that we dressed,
I'm gonna cut my ducks up and I'm gonna season them real good. Then I'm gonna start browning them and get them ready for the pot.
All right, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna make us a homemade roux. I love homemade roux. I'm gonna get jumping on that. You get jumping on this. We're gonna make this happen. Got a lot of hungry people to feed today.
Let's roll.
You back it up, and then you stop. You back it up, and then you drop it like it's hot. like it's hot. You drop it like it's hot, yo. You back it up, and then you stop. You back it up, and then you drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. You drop it like
All right. We got our roux made. Get a shot at it right here. See, we got our roux darkened up right here. Put them onions, bell peppers in there. Kind of stops that cooling process or that cooking process actually, and actually helps cool that roux a little bit. So, not sure if you heard all that noise, but some rocket scientists put our smoke alarm right outside of the kitchen, inside the firehouse. So when you're cooking a roux, you're gonna make some noise, you're gonna make some mess. So we set off the fire alarm at the firehouse today, in case you're wondering. But guess what? That happens. Let's get our sausage cut up. We're gonna get this seasoned up. Our roux is made. We're about to dump this in our water here pretty soon. So things are going real smooth. Things are going on time, hopefully. And we're eating pretty soon.
Yeah, we're gonna eat.
You gonna get this cut up?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut these sausage up here, and I'm gonna cut them in I'm gonna cut them in half, and cut them in like fours, or cut them in twos. That means every time you eat a duck or you eat something out of there, you get a piece of sausage.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A lot of times, people when we come over here, we just cut them all like this, and you get a big round piece of sausage, but you don't always get a piece of sausage in every bite. So sometimes when you cut them, like you said, in half or you quarter it. You get a lot more pieces of sausage in there, and that way you get a piece of sausage in almost every bite.
Down the middle. And I'm glad we back, we safe. I'm glad we got qualified firemen over here, because Beto almost burnt down the station making that roux, man. He smoked us all out of here. That's probably why y'all heard that alarm earlier.
That's when you know it's gonna be good, man.
That's right. That's
get that
when
extra
you know
smoke
it's good.
flavor in there.
Right. And you know a fireman's motto? We find them hot and we leave them.
bam, bam, bam.
Man, I like this shirt. It's comfortable too.
You like it, huh?
Dry fit.
I'm gonna tell you what I like best about the shirt. A lot of time when you get the dry fit shirts and you put on them, if your arm is not quite long enough, then it comes and it just rests on your arm this way. This one got a cuff.
That's nice.
People see that, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
It got a cuff, stays on where it is. I love the shirt.
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah, see
I
that?
look good in it. I mean, I usually make the shirt, but this shirt making me right now.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
just look good in red. Real good. I love it. Comfortable too.
Right. I'll get this roux going in here. Okay. Yeah. It's not quite boiling just yet. But it's all right. We're gonna stir this, get it the way we want it, get that all kind of broken up a little bit. And then when it gets to boiling, it'll kind of sustain itself. It'll just keep cooking and cooking and cooking, and then all this gotta cook down, right? So listen, when you're cooking a gumbo and you put your roux in, this has to cook for a minimum of 1 hour. You can let it go more. All that flour and all that you make in your roux, it's got to break apart. It's got to become one with the water, right? And you'll see that. I'm gonna try to show you how you look in between. Okay. Well, that's not a good thing.
And he got a good point right there.
See right here how you can see it's not together with the waters. You got to let that cook. We're gonna pick this up in about an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. This thing is gonna be all one. Won't have no them little green meats in there. It's gonna be just right.
And if you ever see a video and they say they made a roux in 15 minutes with gumbo, don't eat it and don't try it. Because you can't make no roux in no 15 minutes. And I see a lot of videos like that. If you want to make it right, check this out.
gonna season this up right here, Clarence.
All right.
See, Jeezy, you gonna
Get it in that pot and start browning a little bit.
now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna season this. We're gonna put them back in there, flip them up a little bit, and I'm gonna hit them one more time. So let's take this, put that back in here.
Yeah, now, you want me to turn them while you
Yeah,
season?
just flip them up and on each other where we get all sides of. I'm gonna dust them one more time on top of that. Go ahead and flip them again. There you go. I want a good season on there.
Oh yeah. Never too much seasoning on that wild game.
I like it.
Yep. That Coby with that little spice in there too, that little kick in there. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let me see. You wanna start browning these? That's what you wanna do
Let's
next?
start browning these this duck right there.
All right.
The reason why we browning it is because we got that seasoning on there. We let that seasoning absorb up in that meat a little bit. You know, you get that, keep that little wild taste to it.
So what we're gonna do here, after we brown this right here, we're gonna take this gravy, and guess what we're gonna do with that gravy?
What's that?
Dump it right in that gumbo.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you remember that when I just said we want to keep that wild taste in it? Remember that song back in the 80s? Wild thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I love you. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some duck today, man.
We got some food, baby. We're gonna enjoy that today. We're gonna eat well today.
We eat well every day we over here.
Hey, listen, we work hard. We exercise a little bit so we can eat hard. That's right. I know how I do anyway.
When we work, we work. 'Cause when we work, we do more in 4 or 5 hours than most people do in a 40-hour work week.
All right, I'm gonna turn this over to you. I'm gonna go back and check on my room. You can handle this.
Oh, I got you.
All right. All right, see, Jeezy, we're rolling pretty good right here with our roux. We got our meat browning. What's your next order of business? Let everybody know.
Well, next we're gonna add these 3 cartons of chicken broth in there.
Right
And if
here
you
with
can't-
our roux?
Yeah, and if you can get the low sodium, because you're gonna be adding a lot of different seasoning to it, so you don't want to make your stuff too salty, you know.
Absolutely.
And this gonna give it a little more flavor too. Let's
Okay.
put that roux in there and let it cook in there for about 5 minutes with our roux.
Our chicken broth.
And then after we let that cook in there, we'll come back with that special additive in a few seconds. Just sit tight, don't go nowhere.
All right, listen, we got our ducks browned up right here. Okay, now what I want to tell everybody is that wild duck has a certain flavor. It has that wild taste to it. So what we want to do is we're going to take that, brown it. We're going to keep out the little bit of stuff that we got browned in there. We're going to brown this sausage, this fresh sausage that's on top of that. And we're also going to throw them turkey necks in there and brown all that together. And that flavor that comes together, we're going to dump this right here with this roux. Let me tell y'all something. This flavor, that flavor together is fantastic. It's unbelievable. It's hard to beat.
No,
That's why it's one of my
it's
favorites.
phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. Even better, right? I love it. When they come in there, CG.
But that's deer sausage we got. That's not regular first sausage. We got
Yeah,
that deer in there.
and listen, let me say this. In your gumbo, you can put whatever you want, right?
Yep.
So if you like turkey necks or don't like turkey necks or you like deer sausage, whatever it is that you like in your gumbo, it ain't right or it ain't wrong.
It ain't right, it ain't wrong, but if you don't put the turkey necks in there, it's wrong because that's your flavor. Listen, put the necks in there. That's the sauce.
I like turkey necks in my stuff too. But just to say, listen, it ain't right or ain't wrong. Whatever you like in your gumbo, this is what we like in our gumbo. This is what we're gonna show y'all how to make today. We want y'all to try this. Tell me what y'all think. You like it, you love it, you do yours a little different. Deviate from this recipe, whatever you like. But this is how we like it, and I promise you, you won't love it.
You won't love it. Whatever meat you want, like you say, put it in there.
Yeah.
But don't forget the necks.
Right, Jeezy, I'm tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of these necks we got rolling right here. And I'm gonna just
Okay.
put them in our and get this ball rolling right
You get
quick,
that little tap of seasoning off of there, they're gonna throw some more flavor in that pot. But in addition to throwing them necks in there, I got my own little secret right here. A lot of people don't know about, but it ain't really a secret though. It's been on the market called liquid smoke. Okay? And we're gonna put a little dab of that liquid smoke. We ain't gonna put about a few ounces, 2 or 3 ounces in there, not that much. You know, and that's gonna throw that little smoke flavor in there on that duck when it start cooking. So remember that. This is something a lot of y'all don't know about. But if you got it from Jeezy, it ain't gonna be easy. Because Jeezy ain't to please you. So we about to throw some of that liquid in that pot. and that's gonna give you a lot. And I used to be a rapper back in the day.
Get over here, rap, and put that stuff on.
Let me see if I can pop that open like that. How much in there right there?
Need some help with that?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Got a broke thumb there. Matter of fact, I cut that thumb cooking. See that right there? Smell that, baby.
Smell smoke?
Oh, smoking. That's all we gonna do. Look at that. That's all you need to do. We don't need to know on some of these other shows. See, notice the thing about me and Beetle? You don't see us measuring stuff in a little cup, this ounce. We just put it in there. And that's really how you cook. You put it in there according to what you think it needs. No measurements done here at all, right?
Yeah, I know, but my people been kind of down on me for that. They'll say I don't tell them some people need that extra measurement and all that on there. So I've really been trying to kind of help with that. Even though here at the station we cook, and then we do throw everything in there and we taste it. Oh, it needs a little bit more of this. Oh, it needs a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
So a lot of Cajuns cook that way. But I am trying to help y'all out and at least put the ingredients down on the bottom of the thing so that you can see, exactly what we're using today.
Well, yeah, as long as you put the ingredients down and they add that in there, if it ain't enough, like I say, you can always add a little dab of more than what you want,
I agree.
according to your flavor. As long as you got what to put in it, that's all you need.
I agree.
Be a smart cook.
Got this browned up pretty decent. It's got to go a little bit longer. I like that char on this edge right here. So what we're gonna do, go ahead, let's put them gizzards in there, G. Okay. We got our gizzards in there. We're gonna let this brown a little bit. But what we're also gonna do is, we're also gonna make this kind of like a rice and gravy. So we're gonna take our Trinity, some of that we have, dump this in here, and let this all cook together. And it's gonna grab all those flavors. It's gonna grab the flavor from the sausage, the turkey necks we had in there, the duck we had in there. We cook all this down and grab all this stuff that's sticking to this pot right here. We're gonna add a little water and we're gonna dump it right here. But I'll tell you what we can do, G. Let's go ahead and dump our sausage
All right.
in here while this is rolling a little bit. All right. And as you see, we kind of start adding things slowly, right? We put our necks in here. Now we're gonna put our sausage in here, and all those flavors are gonna slowly start coming together. And once we get all that browned up, when this gets back rolling again, we'll slowly start adding that duck into it. All right?
Let's get it rolling.
All right. You can make a pretty gravy just with that. Look at that.
Duck in there, baby.
Well, this is the last of it. I dropped a little duck right here.
And then we cut them up.
Yep. Get this duck in here. I'll tell you what I like to do, G. Let's go ahead and leave these sausage whole, even though they are pretty much cooked. We're gonna cut them in about 30 minutes. All right? Leave them just like that. You can cut them. Let's cut them. Let's cut them. D, let's get a cutting board, baby. All right, everybody see this right here? Listen. If you put that over some rice right now, oh my God, that'd be one of the best gravies you ever had. This is fantastic. It's got the duck, it's got the sausage, it's got the gizzards, it's got the turkey necks, all them flavors in there. This is spectacular, right? So what we're gonna do is just add a little water. All right. Scratch this pot. All right. In order to keep all them fantastic flavors, I'm gonna take this, just dump it right in this pot. Okay? G, you almost ready with that?
They coming.
All right. Just scratch this stuff out of there now. Listen, that's the final touch. That's the final flavor. That's what puts everything over the top. All right, and we got our sausage cut up, as you can see here. And this is the last thing we got going in our gumbo. All right. All right. Y'all, if y'all can smell this, I'm pretty sure y'all can smell that through the phone. This is, oh my God. I want to eat right now, I'm starving. So, listen, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna let this cook for 2 hours. And as a fireman, I learned from some of my captains and some of my drivers and some of the chiefs that cooked out here. So, as a fireman, what I wanna do is pass some of that knowledge down to some of these younger guys that we have cooking here today. And the way we do that, we start by cooking the sides, right? So today, we'll be with the younger guys. Only thing that goes good with gumbo is potato salad. So potato salad today with the younger guys making the potato salad. I'm gonna let CGZ babysit this while we go in there and make us potato salad. Y'all ready, fellas? All right, sounds good, stay tuned. All right, so just kind of how it starts. Everything based over here at the fire department where we work is all seniority based, right? So low man on total pole kind of got low man duties. Have engineer Williams with me here today. You gonna help me make some potato salad?
Yes, sir. I can do that.
All right. And we got Scott out here washing dishes. That's right. So what we're gonna do is Dee's gonna help me make some potato salad, and Scott's gonna wash the dishes. And when he's done, he's gonna kind of fill in my place. I'm gonna leave all the side duties to them. Let them make it. All right.
Yes,
You confident with your potato salad?
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's the confidence I like, baby. All right.
Got that?
You can handle this.
Yes, sir.
It's pretty simple, man. It's not rocket science right there. You can fight fires. You can cook potatoes, right? We'll give that to you, B. Let you have at it. Look at that, beautiful, fantastic job. I like it. All right. While D does that, we only got one peeler, so do it the old-fashioned way, right? Then now let me beat you, D.
You bag it up, and then you drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You're lucky.
Yeah, cool.
That's how I like it.
Teamwork is the dream work, baby.
What?
All right, we're pretty close to being done right here, so let's take a quick peek of what we got. Ooh, yo, listen, this smells fantastic. I know the people across the street are wondering what the hell is going on. This thing looks great. Whew. We're gonna get that about another 30 minutes. We'll be eating.
Get that duck out of there. There we go. That breast. I'm gonna hear that type of juice. I'm show you how I'm gonna do this. Need to put that. Gotta give me a
Look,
paper.
I'm gonna get you one.
Give me a paper plate right there. Sit it on that, Bill. Do that.
Yeah, man, I got a rice.
I thought that was fun.
I'm gonna scoop some meat out of here.
That's a little presentation now. Just you drop it down. Look here, we'll get a little of this. Are we missing a little Tabasco now to throw that flavor to the next level? Okay.
You sure? Because I can share it. Oh, it's yours. Sure.
Look, let my plate you.
It's your plate. I can share this too. What?
All right, everybody, we got our plates made. We're ready to throw down right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, the smell coming out this table is unbelievable. I see CG's done started eating. Chief Harper started eating. How is it?
Delicious.
Delicious? Jesus?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. That's what I like to hear, right? I'm gonna go ahead and give me a bite. See what we taste like. Oh man, that flavor's unbelievable.
What?
Hey, listen, for a wild duck at that, man, this is phenomenal. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Listen, please try this, cook this. This gumbo is fantastic. All right, like we said earlier, it don't matter what you put in your gumbo. You make it your own. Try this one. If you think you can make it better, then go ahead and do that. So, thank y'all for joining us today. Keep cooking and see y'all in the kitchen.
That's how I like it, yo. Drop it like it's hot.